Hey there, and welcome to the Do Life Big podcast. This podcast is going to be your jam if you want to live to your full potential and don't believe in half-assing anything in your life. If we want to do life big, that means we've got to get out of our own way because we only have this one shot to make it awesome. I'm your host, Kathy, and I'm a mom of three whose BFF is cold brew, a retired school teacher turned online entrepreneur, and an author. I'm loud, bold, and will always keep it real. I'm determined to live my best freaking life possible, and I'm here to help you do the same. I'll be packing this podcast with tips, motivation, inspiration, and strategies to finally get you where you want to go. And we will have a ton of laughter along the way because, let's be honest, we can't ever take ourselves too seriously, right? I'm so excited you are here with me today. Now let's get this party started. Hey, my friend, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of Do Life Big. Listen, I am sitting here right now. I'm actually up at my Airbnb in North Carolina, about 10 minutes away from Boone while I record this episode. And we're here for a month with the kids. And it's just so peaceful and quiet up here in the mountains. And we just love it here so much. And I was thinking about how today's topic on the show should be all about creating time freedom with your online business. Because the truth of the matter is, I 1000% wouldn't be sitting here for a month during the summer with my whole family if I hadn't created businesses that were online and could be run from literally anywhere in the world. Like, how freaking cool is it that nowadays you can do this, that you can actually create a business or even get involved in some kind of side hustle that can allow you to run it and build it from wherever you want. That is pretty damn cool. So today we're going to talk about the kind of freedom that can be achieved through an online business. And maybe you're someone who is running an online business right now, or maybe you're someone who is looking to kind of make that shift and go into building an online business. This is going to be a really important episode for you because time freedom, it's something that I don't think enough people talk about. Really, the importance of what that actually means, time freedom. A lot of people are just so wrapped up in owning their own business to say that they own their own business and then just making a shit ton of money so that they can have a shit ton of money so that they can do like what they want to do with their money. But then at the end of the day, they're not actually able to spend their time doing what they really love with the people who they love, doing the hobbies that bring them joy. All of that stuff gets put on the back burner and they got a big ass savings account and sure, they can go and buy all the things. But what's really important in life is time, how you're spending your time and who you're spending your time with. I've seen a lot of people and I've met a lot of people over the last 10 years of being an online entrepreneur myself, and they're running very successful businesses, but they only run and operate and work and produce income if the actual owner is there working their ass off. So the owner isn't able to actually step aside or take vacation when they want. And instead of creating a life that exists because their business gives them life, their life is their business. And it allows them very little time to spend their days doing what they love with who they love. And sure, like I said, they're making a fortune. They're doing great. Financial freedom, they've got it. But to me, you can't put a price tag on time freedom. Time freedom is something that I know from talking to so many other people. Time freedom is what people truly want. We all want to be free. We all want to be able to go to bed at night knowing that we're actually living our life and don't feel like a slave to either someone else or to our business. Time. It's the one thing in life that you can never get back. And I think that, honestly, I think a lot of people are catching on. I think they're catching on now to what's really important these days. And I think that's why more and more people these days are going out creating these side hustles or even side hustles that turn into their full-time income by running an online business. That can happen too. It happens all the time. That's what happened to myself when I started mine almost 10 years ago. More and more people are catching on to just the power of being an online entrepreneur, to be able to have control of your own schedule, of your own time every day, the flexibility to be able to spend time with loved ones, pursuing those hobbies that you love that you haven't done in years, and just truly enjoy a very balanced lifestyle. And when I look back to 10 years ago when I started my online health and fitness business, that was the first business I started. I didn't get into that to make a shit ton of money. I didn't do it because I thought it was cool to say I was an entrepreneur. I did it because I needed something that was going to allow me to be a stay-at-home mom to my children so I wouldn't miss the moments with them, because I know how fast it goes and I knew how fast it was going to go. I needed something that was going to allow me to be there with them, that was also going to bring in an income, because going back to my teaching career wasn't going to give me the time freedom that I wanted and was no longer going to serve me at that time in my life. And that's why I started my health and fitness business 10 years ago. I didn't get into that thinking that initially that I was going to be able to turn it into a full-time income. And it turned into that within the first year. But I knew that if I got into that online health and fitness business, I knew that it would allow me to, number one, be able to do whatever I wanted to do during the day with my kids while they were little. I could go to baby music with them. I could go have play dates. I could go visit my parents at their house. I could go to the park. I could just spend some time outside in the yard with the kids. I could really just do whatever the heck I wanted. And then when the babies would nap or when they'd go to bed at night, I knew that I could build my business then. And I remember when I first told people what I was doing, how crazy they thought I was. Like, they didn't think that such a business actually existed, right? And now it's becoming a lot more popular for people. People are just craving that freedom. So think about what's most important to you in your life right now. Really sit down and think about this and spend some time just visualizing what you want your life to look like. What are the things that you want to be doing? And is your business that you're currently in right now, or the new business that maybe you're considering starting, allowing you to be able to have that balance of enjoying your time and also working your business? Is it allowing you to be able to do both those things? Because it's all about being in alignment. It's all about being in alignment, because what good is a business if all you're doing is working your tail off and never being able to do any of the things that you actually love? We have to work. We have to obviously earn an income, but there are smarter and much better ways to do it nowadays, especially nowadays. So if you're someone looking to start an online side hustle, it's an awesome way to create an additional stream of income. It's easy to scale, and you can set it up so you delegate or outsource most of the tasks, which are going to leave you with the responsibility of doing the most important parts of your business that are responsible for the income growth. So let's just say that you are someone in a job or running a business that you feel is kind of sucking the life out of you right now, and you get how precious time is. You understand how short life is and how fast it goes. The days are coming and going. It all blends into one. And you know you need a change. Getting into a side gig to start is really smart. And it's a great way to get into something that could turn into your full-time income potentially, and then allow you to have that time freedom that you crave so that you can just live your damn life. So many opportunities out there right now. It's incredible. There's literally never been a better time than right now. So if you're someone who's been on the fence and you've been considering getting involved, I highly recommend just biting the bullet and doing it. And if you're someone currently running a business that you feel is sucking the life out of you and allowing you to not truly just enjoy your life, what can you do? What changes can you make that will allow you to get just a little bit more freedom in your life, that will allow you to have a little bit more of your day back to you so that you can do some of the things that bring you joy with the people who truly matter the most for you? There's always a way. I truly believe that. No matter what it is, whatever you have going on right now, everything is figure outable. And I can tell you, speaking from experience and speaking from the 10 years of being an online entrepreneur with all the other online entrepreneurs that I've also coached and gotten to know over the years, that running an online business is the best way to create a life that gives you flexibility of your time. It will give you that time freedom. And it will also get you the financial freedom you want too. But like I said, most importantly is the time freedom. That's what we all want. That's what we all crave. The last thing that we want to do, honestly, is go through life just going through the motions in something that's sucking the life out of us, whether it's a job or a business that you have to be there for 24/7, and just bank on retirement and count down the years till you can finally retire, and then hope and pray that we are here and alive and healthy enough to be able to live our life the way that we want to live it then. Life is happening right now. It's happening right this second, right in front of you. Just look around. Each day is a gift. So take advantage of each day. Constantly be looking for ways to get that flexibility and time freedom into your life. Don't get so wrapped up in the freaking dollar sign. All of that means jack shit if you can't do what you want to do each day. If you have an online business and you're smart about it, you'll be able to prioritize the activities that bring you joy, those hobbies, those things that have been pushed off on the back burner for years because you've been so busy working. Just make sure that if you're looking to get into an online business, to start with a crystal clear vision of the lifestyle that you desire, and then build your business around that. Always build your business around your life. Your business is meant to bring you life. My mentor told me that once, that your business is meant to give you life, to bring you life, not the other way around. Outsource and delegate as much as you can from the beginning. It shouldn't be all you. And remember, gaining that time freedom will require you to be constantly tweaking and reevaluating and adjusting, but it will lead to your life being so fulfilled. I hope this episode inspired you to pursue your dreams and to pursue a business that will allow you time freedom in this one life that you have to live. Time freedom. It is the ultimate gift. It truly is. And if you're someone who is struggling with that mindset, that negative mindset of just feeling that self-doubt, and maybe you are listening to this episode right now and you're like, that sounds great, Kathy, but all right, whatever is going to come after that, but whatever you're going to say is a limiting belief. It's keeping you stuck exactly where you are. What you need to snag is my free guide that I put together for you, completely free, that has a list of 19 of the most common limiting beliefs that keep people stuck. And it will tell you that limiting belief, and it will tell you what to think instead. This is the secret to truly making the changes that you want in your life, is really just changing the way that you think. Instead of thinking that negative thought, we need to train our brain to think a more empowering belief, a more empowering thought. And that's what this free guide will do. So you can just snag it at kathyreuter.com/think this, not that. I will put it in the show notes. It will help you print it out, start practicing it every day, and you will see the changes happening in your life. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks so much for listening in. You know I love you. I believe in you. I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you the next time. See ya. Thanks so much for listening in. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time here with me today. You totally rock. Hey, listen, if you loved today's episode, go ahead and tag me on social and go share this with a friend right now. Like, do it immediately before the day gets ahead of you and you totally forget. Couldn't be more pumped to be on this journey with you guys. Go make today awesome, and I will see you the next time.